team at FNM in Madison. Thank you, everyone, for joining us here tonight on Jam & Country FM 103.1. We're getting you ready for the start of Game 2 of tonight's doubleheader. We've got the Dakota State Trojans men's basketball team hosting the Waldorf Warriors. These two teams face each other on Saturday, with the Trojans coming off of that, or they got a loss against Waldorf last week. It was 89-79. Trojans, they got out to the early lead. It was 7-0. Waldorf answered back with a 7-7 run. And then when the game was tied at 12-12, Waldorf ignited a 9-2 run, getting out to a 21-14 lead midway through the half. And Warriors ended the half on an 8-point run to give them a 41-29 lead at the break. Waldorf pretty much led the rest of the game, comfortably, it seemed like. Trojans, about midway through the third quarter, got no closer than 6 points for the rest of the game, as a couple free throws. Noah Miller for Waldorf hit 8 for 8 free throws in the final 2 minutes of action, minute and a half or so, and that kind of became the deciding factor. Like, even they were getting into foul territory, it seemed like, all right, they might be able to claw back, but Noah Miller wouldn't miss a free throw. He just couldn't. He was perfect. He finished the night perfect, 11-11 from free throw shooting. So free throw shooting and then three-point shooting as well was a problem for the Trojans. Not in terms of what they couldn't do, but what they couldn't prevent Waldorf from doing. Waldorf, let me find they hit half of their field goals that they made came from beyond the arc. They would take advantage of free throw shooting, 14 of 13 from deep. They had 28 total free throws in the game against Dakota State last weekend. 14 of them were from deep, and that became a huge problem. That it was difficult for the Trojans to be able to defend that, and not just defend that, but also match it. And when you're Waldorf, you have one of the top 5 three-point shooters in terms of shooting percentage in the conference, in Frederic Suelo. It becomes very difficult to defend, and that proved very difficult for the Trojans last week. And we'll see how they answer back this weekend. The big news for the Trojans this week, of course, was head coach Gary Garner announcing his retirement. That after this season, he will be retiring from coaching basketball here at Dakota State. That's been kind of the big news here around Dakota State. What I want to see is not just how they bounce back from this loss that they suffered. They're on a 2-game losing streak, the Trojans are. One of those, of course, like I just mentioned, being this loss against Waldorf last Saturday. I want to see how this team responds to that news. How is that going to be a distraction? Are they going to be able to put it behind them? I think that's going to be very telling, and I think we'll be able to get a good grasp of that early on. Depending on how, if the Trojans come out the gate slow, maybe just everything that happened this week was too much. Maybe maybe their head wasn't in the right spot where it needed to be this week during practice and heading into this one. If they come out fast, they get out to a quick start, I think that'll tell me at least that Trojans, the men's players, yes, it sucks what's going on, but they're going to be putting that behind them. They're going to put it in the back burner and just focus on this game tonight. And we'll see which version of the Trojans that we get. And speaking of versions that we get, I want to know which version of Deshaun Kelly we are going to get tonight, because he was a player that last weekend, not just against Waldorf, but against Viterbo as well, felt he needed to do better, play better. He had 11 total points last weekend. 5 points in one game, 6 points in another. When you are the top shooter, when you're the number one scorer on your team, you got to be scoring more points. I mean, it's been inconsistent at times for Kelly. There's been weeks that he's had 20, 13 points a game, and he had 6 points against Waldorf last weekend. Can't have that tonight. You got to be better. You got to be shooting a little bit more. You got to be converting on your shots that you make as well. If you're not converting on your shots, you got to maybe find something else that's going to work. Deshaun Kelly being off last weekend, I think, really hurt the Trojans. They lost, of course, by 10 to Waldorf, 89-79, and then the one that really hurt. I think the loss to Viterbo last week really is what hurt them I think because it was a 1-point loss. They had the play set up. They were able to get it out to Ben was it Ben Hoverson? No, it was sorry. It was Ethan Slothog that they were able to get for an open shot on the left wing at the buzzer, and it just didn't drop in. They were able to get it, and I think them losing at the buzzer like that had an effect on last weekend's game. So, you know, can it be mind over matter tonight? I think that's going to be huge. Let's take our break here on the F&M pregame show. Again, brought to you by F&M Co-op Oil and Madison for new tires and tire repair. See the experienced team, F&M in Madison. We'll be back in 3 minutes. We'll be back in 2 minutes. We'll be back in 2 minutes. Take a look at starting lineups on the way next year, Gem Country 103.
Heartland Energy is your hometown power provider, delivering affordable and reliable energy and services to the city of Madison and surrounding areas. Heartland offers a number of programs to help their customers grow and thrive and wants to be your trusted partner if you're looking to expand your business or if you're in need of low-interest financing. Call Heartland Energy today to explore your options at 605-256-6536. Delivering power with a purpose, Heartland Energy is dedicated to delivering reliable energy and services to the city of Madison.
You've worked hard to get to this moment. Practicing, learning, preparing, living. And what matters now is what you do in this moment. On the court, mat, field, rink, or pool. And we're all here cheering you on while you make memories with your friends. You are persistent and we are here for you. No matter the time, place, or season. Your community, your future, our focus. That's Kibble Equipment.
Bank West in Madison knows what it takes to build a strong team. This is Tom Kaler, and for more than 130 years, we have earned long-term customer relationships by helping our customers and communities succeed. We pride ourselves in adapting to customer needs and providing top-notch customer service. Whether you prefer banking online, on your phone, or in person, we're here to help. Bank West in Madison is convenient, connected, committed, and proud supporters of area sports. Go Trojans. Member FDIC.
MDL in Madison has all your beverage needs. Pull up to the drive-thru window where you're always greeted with a smile. MDL has a large selection of fountain, bottle, and canned beverages, plus snacks, convenience store items, and gas pumps to top off your tank. MDL in Madison is open every morning at 5. Make sure to like MDL on Facebook to see more cheap prices every day, because discount is their middle name. MDL is where customers always go.
You love MDL. You love MDL. You love MDL.
And welcome back to your F&M pregame show here on Jam & Country 103. Let's take a look at starting lineups on the way now. Let's start with the visiting Waldorf Warriors. Starting at point guard for the Warriors, 6 foot tall, the sophomore from West Palm Beach, Florida, number 0, Justin Wiggins. Also at guard, 6'3" from Atlanta, Georgia, the junior, number 11, Kyle Washington. At guard, 6 foot tall from Forest City, Iowa, the sophomore, number 25, Noah Miller. At forward, 6'4" from Spring Hill, Florida, the junior, number 20, Zach Meyer. And at forward, 6'7" from Coon Rapids, Minnesota, the senior, number 23, Trayon Johnson. It's your starting lineups for the visiting Waldorf Warriors. And for your Dakota State Trojans starting tonight, number 0, guard, 6 foot tall from T, South Dakota, Chris Morales. Also at guard, 6'4" from Layton, Utah, the sophomore, number 3, Sam Muller. At guard, 6'3" from Seattle, Washington, the senior, number 5, Deshaun Kelly. At guard, 6'2", Rapid City, South Dakota, freshman, number 10, Gavin Strand. And at forward, 6'9", 270 pounds from Lemon Grove, California, sophomore, number 15, Ronnie Ladding. Ronnie Ladding and Ethan Damrum provide a lot of size inside the post for the Trojans. It's one of their strengths. Ladding, 5th in the North Shore Conference in terms of field goal percentage, and that's in large part because of what he can do inside the post. He just, he'll grab rebounds or he'll take passes and just kind of lob them up over somebody who's guarding him in the post, because at 6'8", he's just taller than everybody else, seemingly. He just seemingly is taller than everybody else. So he's able to use that size to an advantage a lot. He is getting 11.9 points per game, 11.7 points in North Star Conference play, so you can count on him to get about 11 points or so, but definitely double digits each and every game. When looking at these point totals, one thing that really stuck out to me, Kyle Washington. Washington, he averages 13.6 points per game. When you look at his stat sheet, it's 13.6 points per game. But then you look at what he does against North Star opponents. That goes up 4 points almost. 17.1 points per game he's getting in North Star Conference points. He had 26 last week against Dakota State, so limit the three-point shooting and then limit Kyle Washington if you can as well. That's kind of the goal here for the Trojans, as they will be trying to get some sort of momentum going. They've lost the last 2. They've lost 4 of their last 5, so they've got to get rolling here as we get into the back half, or start the second half of North Star Conference play. This has been your F&M Co-op, or your pregame show, brought to you by F&M Co-op Oil Madison. For new tires and tire repair, see the experienced team, F&M in Madison. Let's take our final break here on the pregame show. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Jammin' Country 103.
When the temperature bottoms out, filling with Cenex Premium Diesel can protect your bottom line. Cenex Winter Master comes with a more complete additive package for a more complete burn and has a cold weather operability of 30 below with a cold filter plug-in point of 55 below. That'll send a chill down winter's spine. Cenex Premium Diesel. Diesel that doesn't mess around.
F&M Co-op Oil also has the tires you need to navigate this difficult winter weather for cars, trucks, tractors, and everything in between. Stop into your tire headquarters, F&M Co-op Oil in Madison.
And welcome back. We're getting ready for the start of Game 2 of tonight's doubleheader between the Dakota State Trojans and the Waldorf Warriors. A women's team got a pretty dominating victory over the Warriors in the game prior to the men's. We'll see what the men are able to do tonight. The Dakota State men's team wearing white on white with blue letterings and numbers. The Waldorf Warriors wearing black on black with white letters and numbers. I'm excited. Let's get this one ready to roll. Warriors on the court. Coach Garner giving his team one last spiel before we get this one ready to go. Ronnie Ladding and Rayon Johnson, who were matched up against each other last weekend, head out for the tip. And Ladding wins the tip. He bats it back to Kelly, and we're off. Kelly bounce passes it to Morales. Morales pass half court at the top of the key. Screen set up by Ladding. Morales trying to find someone to pass it to. Bounce passes it to Muller. Muller inside to Ladding. Ladding outside to Morales. Morales deep for 3. Sinks it in. Right wing 3. Trojans strike it first. It's 3-0. Washington has it. He's being guarded by Morales at the top of the key. Bounce passes it inside to Meyer. Meyer throws it across the arc. Left corner. Miller thought about pulling up for 3. Instead, he's going to throw it inside to Johnson inside the low post. Johnson passes it out, and that 3 attempt, no good there. Rebounded by Ladding. No good on the 3 was Noah Miller. Waldorf already showing their cards early that they're going to want to be aggressive from three-point range. It looked like they wanted to take a couple different shots there. Only took 1, but 3-point is definitely what they want their game to be in this one, as Muller is going to try putting up a shot. No good on the layup. Ladding trying to get the rebound. Muller comes up with it, passes it to Kelly. Kelly on the left corner. He's going to step out of bounds. So it's going to be inbounded now by Noel Miller. Miller had 22 points a week ago. Passes it back to Washington, being guarded by Morales at the top of the key. Morales bounce passes it inside now to Meyer. Meyer on the right elbow, trying to find somebody to pass it to. Gets it to Wiggins in the right corner. Now back to Johnson in the post, being guarded by Ladding. Trying to spin away. No good. Nice post defense there by Ladding. That's his second rebound. Strand passes it back to Morales. He's along that far sideline. Morales on the right wing. Inside pass now to Ladding. Ladding spins away, trying to drive the baseline. Puts up the shot. That one no good there. Rebounded by Meyer. Meyer pass half court, being guarded by Muller. Passes it left to Washington. Now even further left of that left wing, Miller. Now back Washington. Johnson has it. It's Meyer. Meyer pulls up from 3. That one off the front of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Morales as Wiggins was trying to take that one away from Morales on the rebound. They're going to get Wiggins on the foul. That's his first and team first. Strand inbounds it to Morales. Morales, pass half court. Right in front of the Warriors bench, passes it to Strand. Strand right, or actually left, to Kelly. Kelly on the left wing. Passes it even further left to Muller. Muller top of the key now to Strand. Strand wants to take a step back. He's going to pass it up. Ladding inside the post, passes it to Kelly. Kelly drives inside the paint, puts up the shot. No, looked like he was trying to pass it off to Ladding. Unable to bring down the pass. Ladding having a word with Kelly on, hey, let's get a little bit better, maybe communicate a little bit better on those passes. Going to be inbounded by Sam Muller as ball last touch of Warrior on its way out of bounds. Kelly has it. They're going to pass it inside. 2 seconds left on the shot clock. Muller puts up the shot. No good there. Rebounded by Ladding. Resetting the shot clock. Blocked away by Meyer. Washington on the left side. Going to pass it across the arc now to Miller. Now Washington on the left wing. Going to pass it to Johnson. Johnson going to pass it off now to Wiggins. Wiggins drives inside. He wants to pass it off. He wants to hand it off to somebody. Does get it to Washington. Washington being guarded by Morales at the top of the key. Had a screen set up by Johnson. Johnson sets up that screen and shot blocked. Ladding. Ladding's defense already being huge tonight. Strand pulls up from 3. A little off target there on that left side. That's Strand's game. He's going to try shooting those threes, and sometimes they go in, sometimes they don't. When they do go in, though, it's pretty big. It's pretty huge. As that ball goes off the foot of Meyer. Looked like a violation against the Warriors. Ethan Damrom now checks in for Ronnie Ladding, giving Ladding a little bit of a break. Ladding goes out with 4 rebounds and an assist. They're going to inbound, the Warriors are. Wiggins on the left wing passes it off now to Washington. Now Wiggins gets it back. High pass, stolen away with the one hand by Damrom. Intended for Johnson. Strand gets on the right wing. He's got it back to Morales at the top of the key. Screen set up by Damrom. Morales trying to drive inside, puts up the layup, and he does with the right hand. It's 5-0. Morales with all 5 points in this one so far. On the left side, and a little miscommunication there almost resulted in turnover. Johnson has it inside the paint, passes it to the left corner. Wiggins, he thought about the 3, instead bounce pass inside. Back to Johnson. Johnson trying to post up against Damrom. No easy task, but he is able to get Warriors' first points in the game with his right hand. Nice post defense there. Just an even better shot from Johnson. Strand passes it high to Damrom. Damrom to the left wing. Strand drives inside. He wants to put up a nice little layup there from Strand. He's on the board. It's weird. It's weird when I see Strand put up a layup instead of a 3-pointer. When he gets 2 points from a shot instead of 3 points, it's just not what he always does, but he found the lane and he took it, extending the Trojans' lead now 7-2. Johnson on the left side, driving inside the paint now, being guarded by Damrom. He wants to post up, and he's got his second or field goal tonight. He's got 4. Morales right in front of the Warriors bench, passes it to the right corner, Strand. Strand passes it to the high post to Damrom. Damrom looking to, what's he want to do? He wants to post up, put up a shot, blocked away by Johnson. Looked like Johnson was the last one to touch it, so it's going to be Trojan ball with 12 seconds left on the shot clock. Morales inbounds it to Kelly. Kelly on the left corner, trying to make his way around the arc. Under 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Got to get this shot off. Passes it to Damrom. Damrom high. Strand for 3. Drains it from downtown. He's got his second bucket tonight. Both him and blocked away by Damrom. Damrom almost was able to get the steal against Washington. They're going to hand it off. Johnson driving inside the paint. Puts up the shot with the left hand or right hand. And Tryon Johnson. He's got all 6 points for the Warriors. Trojans up 10-6. 5 points from both Strand and Morales. Morales pass half court. Is going to pass it high and going to be taken away by Johnson. Johnson has a couple of Trojans to beat, passes it to Meyer, and that shot is going to roll in. Meyer's shot good, and he's going to have a chance for one more from the Edward Jones free throw line. Sending Meyer to the Edward Jones free throw line, brought to you by Edward Jones Insurance in Madison. Let's plan for you and your family's future with Edward Jones, helping make the world a better place. Meyer hits it. It's a 1-point game, 10-9. Morales is going to bring it past half court. He's being guarded now by Frederic Suello. Frederic Suello had a couple different big three-pointers for the Warriors last week. Damron trying to post up that one. He does post up. It's 12-9. Suello, no, it's Washington pass half court. They're going to pass it to the right elbow. Johnson trying to post up against Damron, and he's going to get the left-hand shot in there. Johnson, what's he got? 8 now? Inside, and Johnson pokes that one away, intended for Damron. And Damron is checking out. Ronnie Ladding is checking back in. Ronnie Ladding, probably the defender that's had the best success against Johnson. They inbound it inside. Now Ladding trying to put up the shot. He does! Beats Johnson to the inside. Ladding with his first bucket tonight. 14-11. Suello passes it left to Meyer on the left wing, right in front of the Trojans bench. To the top of the key is Washington, now right to Miller. Johnson at the top, passes it to Suello. Suello pulls up, nice jumper there, blocked away though by Muller. Goes out of bounds, but nice blocked shot there by Muller. Muller's strong defense. He's second in the conference in rebounds per game. He's got 7.1. He's guarding Meyer, who gets off the inbound. Now Miller on the left wing. 7 seconds left on the shot clock. Johnson puts up the shot, no good there. Rebounded, who comes up with it? It is Ladding. And he's going to pass it off to Morales. Almost poked away by Suello. Morales passes it to the top of the key, and now Kelly on the left wing with it. Passes it to the top to Muller. Muller trying to let the offense shake up. Passes it to Strand. Strand pulls up for three. That one, no good there. Had a nice look. Just couldn't make it. Meyer comes up with the rebound. Washington inside the paint. Now he's bouncing around. He gets back outside, passes it to the left corner. Three for Meyer, no good there. Strand with the one-handed rebound. Morales puts it behind his back, trying to drive inside, passes it high to Ladding. Ladding trying to post up against Johnson, and that one not going to fall in. Suello with the rebound. It's 14-11. Trojans lead by 3 with under 12 to go here in this first half on the Farmers Ag scoreboard. Washington pass half court. They're going to pass it right now to Meyer. Meyer drives inside to Johnson. Johnson has a shot blocked by Ladding, but they are going to call the foul. So foul going to be called against Ronnie Ladding. That's his first. Sending Tyrion Johnson to the Edward Jones free throw line. Tyrion Johnson with the game leading 8 points already. Doesn't get his first, so he's got a chance for, he's got one more attempt now from the Edward Jones free throw line. Ben Hoverson checks in for the first time tonight, taking out Sam Muller. And Johnson's second free throw attempt, also no good, rebounded by Kelly. Gets it back to Morales. Morales pass half court. Morales on the left side. Top of the key. Nice high pass. Tried going for the alley-oop to Hoverson. A little overshot. Passes back now to beyond the key. Or back beyond the arc. Morales has it. Under 10 seconds left on shot clock. Screens out by Ladding. Morales puts up the shot. That one drops in. High shot. Still falls in. Morales with a team leading 7 points now. Washington pass half court. Passes it inside to Johnson. Johnson trying to post up. He's going to pass it to the right side, and now Sorello getting out of the action. They pass it left to the left wing, Washington. Washington deciding what he wants to do. Had the screen set up. And he's going to pass it inside to Johnson. Johnson trying to, shot blocked by Ladding. Kelly comes up with it. Kelly bounce passes it to Strand, and alley-oop! Strand to Kelly. Wow. Kelly came down on that one. That was a nice all-around series there. Pulling up for that shot. Meyer sinks it in from the free throw line. It's 18-13. Morales right in front of the scorer's table. He's going to pass it off to Strand. Strand now to Kelly on the left wing. Kelly wants to drive inside. He's going to fade away. Takes a shot. Sinks in from the left side. He's got 4 now. Kelly getting on a little bit of a roll. It's under 10 to go here on the Farmers Edge scoreboard in this first half. Wiggins on the left wing being guarded by Kelly. Going to pass it to the top of the key, Johnson. Johnson hands it off to Washington. Washington bounce pass to Johnson. Johnson trying to post up. And nice post defense there again by Ladding. Morales on the right side. Screen set up by Ladding. Morales trying to drive inside. Bounce passes it to Hoverson. Back to Ladding. Ladding spins around. He wants to put up the shot with the left hand. No good there. Gets his own rebound. And that one is going to... No, it did go out of bounds. Who last touched it, though? And they're going to take a timeout on the court. We'll take one as well. Trojans with a 20-13 lead. 9:24 to go here on the Farmers X scoreboard in this first half. We'll be back in 30. Gem Country 103.
When you're hungry for a quick bite to eat or your favorite ice cream treat, the place to go is the Dairy Queen in Madison. Try one of the signature snack burgers, chicken strips, or the rotisserie-style chicken bites in a salad bowl or basket with fries. And don't forget to grab your favorite Blizzard. If you haven't tried the DQ app yet, you are missing out. You can save time and skip the line by ordering ahead, and your order will be ready when you get there. Plus, get exclusive deals and earn reward points, all from your smartphone with the DQ app. Good luck to the Trojans from the Dairy Queen in Madison.
Welcome back to the Madison Discount Liquor broadcast booth. Trojans with the 7-point lead and all the momentum right now. Chris Morales with 7 points. Gavin Strand with 5. Sean Kelly with 4 points in the last 2 minutes or so. Ronnie Ladding with 2. 6 rebounds for Ladding. It's been pretty explosive. Tyrion Johnson has 8 points, but no points since Ronnie Ladding came back in the game. That matchup right there is huge. Because you look at, I think all 8 of those points came against Ethan Damrom. And that's not a knock on Ethan Damrom at all. It's just, I think Ladding plays a little bit more aggressive down there in the post, and sometimes he gets away with things that maybe Damrom doesn't. Ladding does have 1 foul called on him, though. It's going to be inbounded by the Trojans after it went out of bounds. Last touching a Warrior. There's 18 seconds left on the shot clock. Morales to inbound it when they turn that music off. And Morales looking to inbound it. Does hide Hoverson. Hoverson, ooh, he was trying to get an alley-oop of his own. That's the second time Hoverson and Morales tried connecting on an alley-oop tonight. That just hasn't been successful. The lone alley-oop, though, was pretty electric from Strand to Kelly. Kelly pokes it away. He's got the ball behind him, and oh, he almost loses it. Had open space, unable to. It's like he was looking ahead. He was running before he could really secure the ball. Trojans do have it inside now on that low post. Morales, he's going to pull it from 3 from the left wing. That one's going to roll off the rim, rebound by Sorello. That's one that Kelly's just got to completely ignore, because he did have the open lane. He had an open lane to a dunk there. And Ladding now working inside the post against Noah Gwynn. And they are going to call the foul against Ladding. That's his second. Team third. Ethan Damrom now subs back in now for Ronnie Ladding. So now with Ladding out, we'll see. Oh, wait. Johnson isn't in at the moment. Sorello to inbound it to Wiggins, and ooh, miscommunication there. Wiggins tried coming inside for the pass. Sorello threw it outside. And that results in a turnover. Morales with a chance to bring it past half court. Trojans up by 7. Morales gets it out to that left corner. Kelly high to Damram. Inside, and Kelly, had the dunk, just bounced off the rim. It was a good, clean look, too. Kelly just got to clear his head at the moment. He's had a pretty big play so far. Just continue to think on that. As Miller has it on the left wing, they're going to pass it backwards to Meyer. And Meyer pulls up from the fadeaway. No good there. Rebounded by Damram with the one hand. Under 8 minutes to go here in the first half. On the Farmers Ag scoreboard. Morales pass half court, passes it right to Kelly. Kelly pulls up from 3 in the right corner. That one drops in. Kelly is starting to feel it again. He's got 7 points. Wiggins on the right wing. Passes it to the top of the key. Now Suello. Suello has not attempted a three-pointer yet tonight. Poked away, taken by Kelly. Kelly trying to get past half court, and he's going to lose it. Trips and falls as there's some sloppy basketball on the ground. Morales comes up with another steal as Miller lost it that time. And they're going to call foul on Suello. What an ugly sequence of basketball that was. Just both teams unable to stay on their feet with the ball. Trojans lead by 10. It's 23-13. Joshua Holloway checks in for the first time tonight, taking out Gavin Holland. Chris Morales to inbound it on their side of the court to Kelly. Inside bounce pass to Hoverson. Back now to Kelly. Kelly pulls up from 3 from the right wing. That one bounces off. No good there. Rebound by Hoverson. Hoverson tried getting the putback. No good there. Rebounded by the Warriors. Washington brings it past half court. And they're going to take a timeout. Only 30 seconds though. They just want to get past half court before figuring out what they wanted to do. Trojans with the 10-point lead. Trying to figure out how long of a run they're on now. No, it's, what's it like? The game was within 1 about 6 minutes ago. It was a 12-11 lead. And since that 12-11 lead, the Trojans have outscored the Warriors 11-1. Sorry, 11-2, rather. So, Trojans definitely starting to feel confident. Shots are going in as well, and the electric plays have not been few tonight, as that one almost poked away by Morales on the deep inbound to Washington. Washington did bring it past half court. 7 minutes left here on the Farmers Ag scoreboard in this first half. Trojans lead by 10. Wiggins on the deep right wing. Going to pass it off to Washington. Washington. He's got 2 Trojans on him. They're going to pass it right to Wiggins. Wiggins is going to come short, and that one's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be Trojan basketball. So the one thing that really hurt the Trojans last week was three-point shooting. Waldorf is 0 for 4 tonight from three-point range. So that's definitely improving in the Trojans' favor. Trojans are 3 for 7, or 3 of 7, rather, from three-point range tonight. Morales pass half court. Going to pass off to Kelly, deep beyond the arc. Kelly inside to Damram. Damram passes it right to Holloway on the right wing. Holloway steps back and takes a shot. They're going to call foul against Ethan Damram. Offensive foul there. That's team 4th and his first. Inbounded to Washington. Washington going to bring it past half court. Washington gets it to that left elbow. Johnson checks back in. He's being guarded by Damram. Johnson has a team lead 8 points for the Warriors. Wiggins had a block back. Holloway got a block on that one back into the hands of Wiggins. At the top of the key now is Washington. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. He's trying to squeeze through there. Wants to put up a shot under the post, and that one no good there. Damram guarding. I think they are going to get one of the Trojans on the, yep. They're going to get Damram on the foul. That's his second, team 5th, sending Kyle Washington to the Edward Jones free throw line. Taylor Edwards appears to be getting ready to check in for the Trojans. as Edwards sinks his first from the Edward Jones free throw line. And Edwards does check in now for Ethan Damrum, the 6'6" forward from Hill City, South Dakota. Under 6 minutes to go here on the Farmers Ag scoreboard in this first half. Washington from the Edward Jones free throw line misses that one. Damrum gets a rebound as that one rolls off. 23-14 is the score. Trojans remain on top. Morales passes it to Edwards. Edwards hands it off to Kelly. Kelly at the top of the key passes it left to Morales. Morales to Hoverson. Hoverson trying to put up the dunk. He dunks it in. Smacks it down, extending the Trojans' lead 25-14. I believe that's the assist from Morales that led to that dunk. Johnson on the free throw line passes it inside to Wiggins. Wiggins with the left-handed shot. Almost blocked away by Kelly. It's 25-16 though after the made free or the field goal. Kelly making his way around the arc, trying to get inside, and I think they're going to call a foul against Washington. Yep. He was guarding Kelly. His team fourth. Morales to inbound it for the Trojans. Gets it to Kelly at the top of the key. Bounce passes it to Hoverson. Now hands it back to Kelly. Kelly drives inside. He's going to pass it off to Holloway. Holloway left corner three. That one bounces off. No good there. Rebounded by Washington. Looked like Kelly had the open shot too. He wanted to get his teammate the three-pointer though, is what it appeared, as Kelly's making his way around the arc. Sorry, Washington is. With it, Cale Grayson now back to Washington at the top of the key. Washington trying to drive inside, puts up the shot, no good there, and rebounded by Morales. Morales driving, trying to get inside the paint, passes it back to Edwards. Edwards going to put up the shot with the right hand, off target there, and Morales is able to get it back. Hands it off to Holloway. High pass to Edwards in the low post. Edwards trying to body up against Johnson, spins away, trying to put the shot with the left hand, slips and falls, no good there. Wiggins with it past the Trojans bench. Is it extra slippery on the court tonight? I feel like these players are slipping a little bit more than normal, as Washington has it at half court, being guarded by Kelly. Washington had the screen set up by Johnson. He's going to pass it out to that left corner. Warriors still without a three-pointer tonight. Watch. 4 seconds left on the shot clock. Washington drops that one up. No good there. That one. And, who's going to come up with the rebound? Washington trying to... Who's going to come up with the rebound? Jump ball, I think Trojans. That was batted back and forth between both sides. Washington ended up with it on the ground. And I think they're calling jump ball. Or it's going to be Warriors ball. Darn. It's going to be inbounded now by the Warriors. Get out to that left corner. Three attempt for Miller. Blocked away. Hoverson. Denied. Wow. The Warriors just can't get an answer tonight. They're going to inbound it deep to Meyer. Meyer to Wiggins. Wiggins trying to drive the baseline. Being guarded by Holloway. Stripped away. As pass to Kelly. Washington threw in his shoulder, knocking Kelly down to the ground, and he's face first onto the court. He's taking a little bit of time to get up. They're definitely going to call the foul against Washington there. Washington trying to take the ball away from Kelly. Kelly obviously going to check out. He's heading over to the bench, and checking in for him is Gavin Strand. Hopefully Kelly's okay. He's got 7 points tonight, 2 rebounds. 1 for 2 from three-point range. Had a big three-pointer and had a big dunk as well. Trojans lead 25-16. Morales past half court. Guides Strand to come to him. Strand gets it and passes it back to Morales. Strand doing circles as Morales trying to get inside the paint. Spins away. Puts up the right-handed shot. No good there. Edwards comes up with the rebound. Gets it back to Strand. Strand open three deep. That one no good there. Rebounded by Suello. Edwards coming in to trying to Well, he was trying to get the rebound, knocked down Suello in a similar fashion to what happened with Deshaun Kelly, but not nearly as aggressive, I guess is the way to put it. Inbounded by Suello. He's past half court now. 3 minutes to go here on the Farmers X scoreboard in this first half. Suello on that right wing. Makes his way around the arc. Passes it off to Johnson. Johnson left side. Johnson gets it to Wiggins right in front of the Trojan bench. It's now Meyer who has it. Meyer to Suello. Suello Johnson inside, being guarded by a couple of different Trojans. Taken away by Holloway. Holloway right in front of the Warriors bench now has it. He's on the right side. He pulls up. That one no good there. Rebounded by Strand. Strand gets the putback. Strand with the rebound and 2 more. He's tied with Kelly and Morales with a team lead 7. Johnson's been held at 8 points for a long time now. He's got it on the right elbow, being guarded by Edwards. Inside pass to Wiggins. He's across the baseline. Wiggins trying to pass it left, does to Johnson. Johnson is going to try getting a dunk of his own, and he doesn't get the dunk, but he does get the points. He gets the layup. His first points, and seemingly forever seems like for Johnson, but he's at double digits tonight. And what are the officials saying? Oh, inadvertent whistle? Is that what they said? It's Trojan basketball with a little over 2 minutes to go. They lead 27-18. Morales is getting ready to bring it past half court. He's going to hand it off to Hoverson. Hoverson left to Holloway. Holloway in the left wing. Passes it to Hoverson. Hoverson in the low post to Strand. Strand, he's going to pull up from 3. That one rolls off, no good there. I think Strand has only hit 1 3-pointer. He's 1 for 5 now from that range. Suello at the top of the key. Strand's still doing better than the Warriors team, as the Warriors have been held without a 3-pointer. They are 0 for 5. And let's see if this one sinks in. That one, no good there from Meyer. Rebounded. Suello, now he's going to hit the 3. He's no good. Rebound by Johnson. Johnson is going to pass it to Wiggins on the right wing. So 0 for 2 the Warriors are in that attempt. Johnson trying to bring it high. Stripped away by Strand. Edwards falls on it. Holloway comes up. They're going to pass it right to Strand. Strand, open, right corner 3. That one, no good there. Edwards comes up with the rebound. He's going to get it back out. Strand in a little bit of a slump here from 3-point range. That's kind of his moneymaker, as Edwards has it stripped away by Wiggins. And they're going to call offensive foul against Taylor Edwards. That's team 7th. So Warriors in the bonus now. Keep that in mind as they get ready to inbound this to Noah Miller. Under a minute to go, 50 seconds left. Trojans lead 27-18. Wiggins, pass half court, being guarded by Holloway. They're going to pass it out to Miller. Miller drives inside, puts it up. He's on the board. I think that's his first points tonight. It is 27-20. A little over 30 seconds left here. Morales, pass half court, hands it off to Hoverson. Hoverson to Holloway. Holloway in the left side. Bounce pass to Hoverson in the low post. Hoverson trying to get inside the paint. Passes outside to Strand. Strand takes a step back. And looks like they are going to try running as much clock as they can. 5 seconds left on the shot clock, though. Morales deep beyond the arc. He's going to pull up. And that one drains in! Morales with the answer. Miller on the right side. He's going to spin away. He's going to put up a fadeaway shot as well. No good at the buzzer, but I think they are going to get Strand on the foul. So Trojan foul on Strand. That's his first. Team's 8th. They're going to add time back on the clock, though. 0.3 seconds left on the clock. That's going to send Miller to the Edward Jones free throw line, brought to you by Edward Jones Insurance Madison. Let's plan for you and your family's future with Edward Jones, helping make the world a better place. Edward Jones hits his first. Sorry, not Edward Jones. Noah Miller hits his first. And his second one sinks in as well. Edwards, deep pass to Morales, who's just going to take it. And that's going to be the end of the first half here, and what a half it was for the Trojans. Lots of electricity from the Trojans in that first half. Some big shots. We'll talk about it on our Wilbur Ellis halftime show. Trojans lead 30-22. We'll be back with your halftime show. 3 minutes. Jam and Country 103.
Wilbur Ellis is a lead provider of innovation.
For over 50 years, Rosebud Wood Products has been serving America's cabinetry needs. Family owned and operated, with employees who have been a part of the Rosebud family for decades. They're big enough to handle any job, yet small enough to make sure your project matters. Quality doesn't cost. It pays. So pay the Rosebud Factory and Showroom a visit today. Or visit us online at rosebudwood.com.
This your place?
No. I live with my mom.
Oh, okay.
Hey, you hungry?
No. I just had a bite.
Do you want a corn dog or something like that? Mom! Corn dogs!
I'm good.
Mom! Corn dogs! You never know what she's doing in there. Mom!
He really needs to get a place of his own.
First Premier Bank has deep roots in South Dakota. Our ag bankers are homegrown experts committed to helping you find the right financial solution for your operation. With extensive experience in the industry, First Premier offers flexible options and local decisions designed to help you today and for generations to come. Find a First Premier ag banker nearest you at firstpremier.com/ag. First Premier Bank, investing in your growth. Member FDIC.
Heartland Energy is a future-focused name. It encompasses everything that we do and the core purpose of who Heartland is.
Anybody can sell you electricity. It's the way our people help our communities grow and therefore have a purpose to that energy.
We're constantly looking for different ways to serve our customers the best that we possibly can.
We're community-owned and we exist to serve our communities.
Who is Dakota State University? We are dedicated, disciplined, determined. We are more than students, more than educators, more than alumni. We are Trojans. Dynamic, driven, distinctive. This is who we are, and nothing can stand in our way.
The Wilbur Ellis Halftime Show, brought to you by Wilbur Ellis and Chester. Contact your local field experts today to help you grow smart, increase productivity, and reduce loss. Wilbur Ellis, where they never stop looking ahead. We're joined by Coach Lear with the Dakota State Trojans women's basketball team. They're coming off 76-38 victory here at home against Waldorf. How was it feeling after the game? What was the takeaway?
It definitely wasn't our sharpest game today, but we still got to celebrate the wins. You know, anytime you can hold a team to 36 points, you got to be pretty pleased with your defensive execution and effort. A little off on the offensive side for sure with our shooting, but I was really proud of how our girls stuck to the game plan on both sides still and stuck together and, you know, really guarded today.
So when the girls you mentioned they off day shooting, when they're going through slumps like that, how do you help as coaches get them maybe out of those slumps?
That's a great question. Our girls put in so much work in practice and out of practice. They're great shooters. They know it, we know it, and it's just
everybody that pays attention knows it.
You're a great shooter. Like, yeah, you missed a couple shots, but every single person on this team still has complete confidence you're hitting the next one. So.
And what did Waldorf do maybe this time around that maybe made it a little bit more difficult than it did last time?
I think they were a lot more physical this game than they were. They did a great job on the glass. The first half, they really kicked our butts on the glass, which was something we've had a lot of success with this year. And I think we only had two 0 boards the first half, which, you know, an off shooting night, a lot of times you hope you can get a few more 0 boards to get yourself some more shots when there's more opportunities for it. But they did a great job rebounding.
Were there certain shots that they were just taking away that you guys typically are able to get?
They did a pretty good job of packing it in. And again, when you're not hitting your jump shots, they can keep packing it in. But yeah, just that physicality, I think, to keep us from really converting at the rim and forcing more jump shots.
And we talked a little bit before coming on air, talked a little bit now, but it seemed like a quote-unquote off night, and yet you guys still won 76-38. What's that like?
Yeah, again, it's always nice to see where you can grow and continue to be better, but also still celebrating. Like, we turned them over 33 times. We really valued the ball tonight. I thought we only had 10 turnovers, and as a fast-paced team, if you can keep it around single digits or close to it, like 10, even if we don't shoot at our best, we can still score a lot of points. I thought we did a great job of being able to adjust to our different presses tonight, and we were very sharp on our rotations for the most part tonight, which makes it hard to score on us.
You guys have a quick turnaround now against Viterbo. You guys played them tomorrow after you guys played them last week as well. First of all, when you play these back-to-back weekends against the same opponents, what challenges can that play or face? Because you guys played Waldorf, that was your last game heading into this week, and now you played Waldorf again this weekend.
It's definitely a challenge. It's a very interesting dynamic when you play a team twice in a row, or even Viterbo, 2 times in 2 weeks. Both teams really know the other team, which I think you saw, like, much lower scoring game today. It's a lot easier to do the same scout twice in a row and to learn it for the players and stuff. Tomorrow's definitely going to be a fun one. Viterbo likes to play a fast pace just like we do. They're a very talented team, and we're going to have to be ready to go. We hopefully can make a couple adjustments from the last game and continue to improve.
I don't know if I asked this one, but what was the game plan last week, and what was the game plan this week against Waldorf? Like, what differences did you guys make? Because obviously you don't want to go with this same exact game plan.
Yeah. So offensively, our game plan is usually pretty basic. Like, we're looking to get our players in space, let them make plays. If help comes, you pass, and just play together, play hard on the boards too. Defensively, we really try to speed them up. We think that our girls and our depth, we can really wear teams down, which I think you saw some of tonight with their shooting percentages and the turnovers we forced. We were really trying to speed them up both nights. There's a couple adjustments, just looking at how they broke our press and attacked our zone and some of our rotation stuff. They do a really nice job of getting to some overloads and some different screening actions in the zone that we were able to adjust to, and I think we guarded a lot better today than we did last week.
Last question. I always try asking about a specific player, and the player that really stood out to me was Sydney Fick. She didn't get any points, but 11 boards tonight. Speak on her if you don't mind.
Yeah, and I mean, if you see it, she had 5 blocks too. Sid was an anchor defensively for us, and both her and Elsie this year have been fantastic. And part of where we are able to be so aggressive in our full court defense is that we know that we got 2 shot blockers behind. So even if they are able to break it, we like our chances with a lot of players coming downhill on our 2 5s. I thought Sid did a great job. Her shots weren't falling tonight, but she still played really hard. She was still a great leader for us, just like she always is, with communication and just encouraging her teammates, and like 11 rebounds and 5 blocks, 2 steals, I think, too. Like, just a really good player that brings value a lot more than just her ability to score, which is still, impressive. I think she's averaging close to 10 points a game this year, too. So.
Absolutely. Thank you, Coach Lear. Congratulations on the win, and good luck tomorrow.
Yep, thank you.
That's Coach Lear on our Wilbur Ellis halftime show. Let's talk some men's basketball here while we can. The Dakota State men's basketball team up 30-22, and they had some big shots here throughout the half. A couple big threes. They're actually the thing that, so I mentioned in the pregame, where was Dakota State beat last week? 3-point range. What have they not allowed so far today? A 3-pointer. Waldorf is 0 for 7 from 3-point range. Dakota State 4 of 12. Not perfect, not by any means. Gavin Strand 1 for 6. Chris Morales 2 for 3. He's got 10 points. Deshaun Kelly, he had a big 3-pointer. Them being able to limit that 3-point game for Dakota or for Waldorf has proven to be huge tonight, and that cannot be understated enough. Chris Morales and Trayon Johnson each have 10 points. That's a game lead and team lead for each of their teams. Trayon Johnson is fascinating because when Ronnie Ladding was in, Trayon Johnson, I don't believe, had a point. Ronnie Ladding came out. Trayon Johnson put up 8 points against Ethan Damrom, and then maybe I think his last 2 points came against Ladding. It was either Ladding or Edwards. Ladding in the post tonight has been amazing, spectacular. He's got 2 points. Okay, they're 2 points. 6 rebounds and 2 blocks as well. That's been huge for the Trojans tonight. Sean Kelly, I already mentioned, he's got a 3-pointer. He also had a huge dunk, and that dunk really changed the momentum. Momentum is huge in sports. It's a real thing. If you can grab it, you continue to build on it. And right now, that momentum that they carried from a couple big plays from Sean Kelly is really part of the difference of this 8-point game right now, as they lead 30-22. Let's take a 1-minute break. We'll take a look at some other scores going around the North Star Conference and talk more on our Wilbur Ellis Halftime Show. We'll be back in 60 seconds on Jammin' Country 103.
Wilbur Ellis is a leading provider of innovative solutions in seed technology, as well as plant protection and nutrition. Wilbur Ellis, located in Chester, South Dakota, providing ads, grow, and decal brands, various field applications, and local plot data, can provide you with expert advice for your acres. Grow smart and reduce loss. Let Wilbur Ellis address your challenges. Contact your Wilbur Ellis representative at 489-2171. At Wilbur Ellis, they never stop looking ahead.
If you love The Office but you don't want to stare at a screen all day, Bud's Cleanup Service in Madison has a perfect job for you. Join the amazing team at Bud's Cleanup Service. They're looking for applicants to work flexible hours in the office and route work. This position is 40 hours per week with overtime available, plus health, vision, life insurance, and PTO. Feel accomplished and work outside with a great family-oriented business. Apply in person at Bud's Cleanup Service, 114 West Center Street, Madison, or email budscleanup@gmail.com.
Welcome back to your Wilbur Ellis Halftime Show. Let's take a look at some other scores going around the North Star Conference right now. Bellevue with a 33-26 lead over Viterbo at the start of the second. Viterbo is who the Trojans will see tomorrow. Valley City State with a 48-42 lead over Mayville State. Valley City State hosting. And then Presentation and Dickinson State just got started moments ago, so that one, don't see a score yet there. And then, of course, here from the DSU Fieldhouse, the Dakota State Trojans lead Waldorf 30-22. Waldorf beat the Trojans last weekend, and when they went into halftime, Waldorf led 41-29 at the break. It was just runs after runs after runs for the Warriors. They went on a 7-point run. They went on a 9-2 run. They closed out with an 8-point run in that game a week ago. The Trojans just had no answers. And I've mentioned it a couple times. I'll continue to mention it. The 3-point shooting was huge. Last week, half of Waldorf's field goals were from 3-point range. They had 14 3-pointers made a week ago. They have 0 at the halfway mark in this one. So for the Trojans to continue locking down from 3-point range or from beyond the arc defensively and inside the post as well, Ethan Damrom has been pretty solid. But of course, Ronnie Ladding has been the guy inside the post. The defense has been stout for most of the game, and then offensively, they've had some pretty big buckets, pretty much spread out throughout their team. That's been your Wilbur Ellis Halftime Show. Wilbur Ellis specializing in dry and liquid fertilizers, Decal and Astro Seeds, and custom application fertilizers. Contact them today at 489-2171. Wilbur Ellis, where they never stop looking ahead. Let's take our final break here on our Wilbur Ellis Halftime Show. I'll take our final break, get you ready for the start of the second half. We'll be back in 60 seconds. Jammin' Country 103.
Your pet is like a member of the family. Rely on Twin Lakes Animal Clinic for all your pet's healthcare needs. Twin Lakes Animal Clinic of Madison and Howard. This is Jammin' Country, KJAM, Madison.
So they started a little sooner than I thought they would here in the second half. Ronnie Ladding made a layup inside the post, and Kyle Washington just scored a left-handed layup as well, and he was fouled as well. So that's going to send Kyle Washington to the Edward Jones free throw line, brought to you by Edward Jones Insurance in Madison. Let's plan for you and your family's future with Edward Jones, helping make the world a better place. And he's going to miss it, rebounded by Kelly. Welcome back to the Madison Discount Liquor broadcast booth, everybody. I'm Caleb Gill. Trojans lead 32-24 at the start of the second half. Chris Morales on the right wing. He's going to pass it off to Muller. Muller, I don't think he played much in that first half. They're going to pass it out now. Muller on the right wing gets it. top left. Now 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Muller drives the baseline. He's going to put up the right-handed shot. No good there. And they're going to call the foul? They're going to call the foul on Wiggins. So that's going to send Sam Muller to the Edward Jones free throw line for a chance at 2. Muller, I don't think has... Muller sinks in his first point of the evening, getting it there from the Edward Jones free throw line. And second one, no good there. Bounce back. Johnson bounces it back to Washington. Washington is going to get it out to Miller. Miller now to Washington, driving inside, being guarded by Ladding. Washington trying to dish it out. He does out to Miller. Now it's right wing Meyer. Meyer to Johnson in the low post. Johnson gets it off to Miller. Was blocked, poked away by Strand. Now Strand and Morales guarding Miller in that corner. And they're going to timeout on the court. They're going to take a 30-second timeout, so we'll stay on. Ronnie Ladding with 4 points tonight. He got his second point, or his second bucket, I guess, in the opening seconds of the half. We apologize for missing that one. I mistimed it. I think they were a little too anxious to get that second half going, and that's on me. We missed that first couple seconds or so, but we'll rebound. We got you now. It's 33-24. 8:43 still to go here in this one on the Farmers Ag scoreboard. Trojans with the lead. Look, it appears it's going to be inbounded by the Warriors with 7 seconds left on the shot clock. Washington to inbound it. He's going to get it to Johnson. Johnson trying to get inside the post, puts up the shot. No, he's going to pass it out to Meyer in the corner. And now taken away, Strand comes up with the interception. He's going to pass it off to Kelly. Kelly drives inside. He's going to hesitate then, try putting up the shot. He's no good on the shot, but he should have a chance for 2 now from the Edward Jones free throw line. I believe he was fouled there by Noah Miller. So Noah Miller, a week ago, 22 points, perfect, 11 for 11 from the Edward Jones free throw line. Miller was a week ago. Today, only 4. As Kelly sinks that one in from the Edward Jones free throw line. He's at 8. He's already got more points tonight than he did in the last game against Waldorf, having 6 points last week. As Kelly sinks the second one from the Edward Jones free throw line, he's at 9. Washington bringing it past half court. Going to hand it off now to Meyer. Meyer inside to Johnson on the right elbow. Looking to bounce pass it to Miller. Miller had it poked away. Looked like Strand got a hand on it, knocking it out of bounds. So Miller to inbound it for the Warriors. High pass now to Johnson on the left wing. Now to Meyer. Meyer to Miller on the left wing. He's going to pull up from 3, and that one, no good there. Muller comes up with the rebound. Muller with his second rebound tonight. On the left wing is Morales. Morales has already made more three-pointers in the entire Warriors team than anyone that's made a three-pointer in this game for the Trojans has, as that one's going to be poked away by the Warriors. Johnson is going to try getting the pass. It goes off his leg, it looked like, before rolling out of bounds. Just some ugly basketball here, especially by the Warriors. Strand to inbound it to Morales. Warriors still not made a three-pointer. 0 for 8. Muller to Kelly right in front of Coach Garner. Passes it to Muller. Muller trying to drive the baseline, and I think he's going to be called on the travel. And no, they're going to get fouled first. Muller called on his first foul. That's the team's second. Muller is now checking out. Subbing in for him is Ben Hoverson. Meyer to inbound it for the Warriors. Meyer gets it back, passes it left to Wiggins. Wiggins to Meyer at the top of the key. Trying to take a couple steps back. Going to pass it off to Wiggins. Now Washington on the left wing. Washington looking to pass it. Going to inside pass it now to Johnson. Johnson being guarded by 2 Trojans. Passes it now to Miller at the top of the key. That one is the first three-point made for the Warriors tonight. 35-27. is still the Trojans' lead, but Warriors trying to cut into that lead a little bit. Morales being guarded by Wiggins. High pass now to Ladding in the low post. Ladding trying to get inside the paint. Passes it to the top of the key. Now to Strand. Strand is going to put up the nice little throw up there. It's a little floater from Strand. That's an aspect of his game that I haven't really seen much this year. As they're going to find, no, they're not going to. They're going to get a kickball violation. It's the wrong sport for that, buddy. Going to be inbounded by the Warriors. It's a 10-point lead for the Trojans, 37-27. Washington going to inbound it to Meyer. Meyer, he's going to pull it from three. And that one short. For a second, it looked like Ben Hoverson got a hand on it, but he did not. And that was an air ball. A straight-up air ball there for Meyer. Morales gets off the inbound. He's past the Trojan logo at half court. Top of the key, screen set up there by Ladding. Ladding gets it back. He's going to hand it off now to Kelly. Kelly making his way around the arc. He's at the top. Going to pass it left to Morales on the left wing. Morales drives inside, puts up the shot. No, he's going to pass it to Ladding. Ladding trying to put up the shot himself. He's no good, but is going to have a chance for it too from the Edward Jones free throw line. Wiggins, with his third foul, sends Ronnie Ladding to the Edward Jones free throw line. Ladding with 4 points. He's looking to add to that here from the Edward Jones free throw line. Misses his first. Still got a chance for one more now from the Edward Jones free throw line. Brought to you by Edward Jones Insurance of Madison. Let's plan for you and your family's future with Edward Jones, helping make the world a better place. Ladding pulls up, drains it. 38-27 after the free throw made from the Edward Jones free throw line by Ronnie Ladding. Washington to bring it past half court for the Trojans. They're going to pass it right to Meyer. Meyer inside that right wing, gets it to Miller. Miller drives inside. He's going to step back, fade away, makes that mid-range shot. 38-29. Morales past half court. It's a 9-point game. Kelly looks to drive inside. He's going to put up the shot. That's going to drop in. And he's going to have a chance for one more. From the Edward Jones free throw line. They call the foul on Washington. And now Kelly looking to make this a 3-point play. And that one's going to roll in. He's at double-digit points tonight. Actually, he's at 12. What? Huh. Guess so. So he's been. Never mind. Washington, right in front of the Warrior bench, passes it off right to Johnson. Johnson to Sorello. Sorello inside to Johnson. Johnson trying to post up against Ladding. No easy task as Ladding's going to block that one, and they are going to call the foul against Ladding. Ladding can't believe it. That's Ladding's third. That's going to send Tyreon Johnson to the Edward Jones free throw line. Johnson over 2 tonight from the charity stripe. And that one, no good there, misses it. Make that 0 for 3 now for Johnson from the Edward Jones free throw line tonight. Johnson attempting a second free throw. That one does sink in. He's got 11 points now. Morales. Bring it past half court. He's making his way around the arc, trying to get that right side. He's on the right corner. He's going to pass it high to Ladding. Ladding inside the post, trying to put up a shot. That one's up and good. Ladding answers back. It's 43-30, 13-point lead for the Trojans. 15 minutes to go here in this one on the Farmers Jack scoreboard. Johnson on the left elbow. Going to pass it right to Sorello. Sorello now gets out to Washington. Washington trying to get inside. Puts up the shot with his left hand. No good there, but putback is good for Johnson. Gets a one left-handed putback. 43-32. Morales bringing it past half court. He's looking to pass it off to somebody. He's being guarded by Suello. Kelly has that left wing. He's driving. He's going to spin away. Thought about taking the fadeaway shot. Instead, he's going to pass it to Ladding. Ladding spins around, puts up the shot. Hit the B button and put it up with his left hand. It's 45-32. Ladding is now at 9 points. Miller passes it to Meyer. Meyer inside, throws that one up. He's no good on the shot as he was trying to drive inside, but they're going to call the foul against Ben Hoverson. So that should send Meyer to the Edward Jones free throw line. Meyer 1 for 1 tonight from the charity stripe. Chance for 2. Makes his first. So now a chance for 1 more from the Edward Jones free throw line. Ethan Damrom now checks in for Ronnie Ladding. And he sinks a second. Morales to bring it past half court. He's going to make his way to the left side. Passes it inside to Hoverson on the low post. Top of the key now. Now Hoverson gets it back. He's going to shoot 3. That one a little short. That's going to be just dropped in the breadbasket of Johnson. Hoverson has been pretty good from three-point range this season, unable to get anything there. They're going Warriors, pass it inside to Johnson. Johnson spins around, being guarded by Hoverson. Gets the shot and a chance for 1 more from the Edward Jones free throw line. So most of Johnson's points tonight coming against Ethan Damron. I don't have the exact number of how many it is, but gotta think, I believe, at least 9 or 10 points now against Damron. Johnson with a chance for 1 more from the Edward Jones free throw line. That one's going to roll off, be rebounded by Kelly. Morales is going to bring it past half court. Makes his way to that right side, passes it right to Strand. Strand high to Damrom. Damrom looking to pass it. He's going to try getting out to somebody. Does to Morales on the left wing. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. And they're going to call the foul against Suello. Frederic Suello. So Suello gets called on the foul. Strand to inbound it to Morales. Trojans lead 45-36. As Morales gets to that left corner, passes off to Hoverson. Hoverson, top of the key to Strand. Strand back to Hoverson, high to Damrom. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Hoverson spins around. He wants to put up the shot with the left hand. No good there. Who comes up with the rebound, though? And it looks like foul going to be called against either Hoverson or Damrom. And they are going to get the foul against Damrom. That's his 4th. So Damrom, with under 13 minutes left, deep in foul trouble. Ronnie Ladding now checks back in. Ladding, he's getting close to being deep in foul trouble as well. He's got 3 fouls tonight. He's got to be careful as he just checks back in for Damrom. Meyer dishes it out to Miller. Inside pass now to Johnson. Johnson puts up the shot with the left hand. That one is going to drop in. Being guarded by Ladding. It's 45-38. Kelly in front of the Trojan bench. And that one, they're going to get Ladding on an illegal screen. So that's his 5th. Ladding, they're definitely going to want to take him out for a minute. Sam Mueller checks in. Ladding can't believe that he was called on that. But now they're 2 bigs for the Trojans. Ronnie Ladding and Ethan Damrom, both at 4 fouls tonight. We'll see what type of role that plays as Miller bounce passes it to Johnson, being guarded by Hoverson. Johnson trying to get under the net, puts that one up. No good there. Comes up with a rebound. Washington does. Washington has a roll out of bounds, and that's going to be Trojan basketball. So Trojan basketball, 45-38 is the score. Morales gets off the inbound. Morales to bring it past half court. And Kelly trying to drive inside, passes it right to Morales. Morales on the right wing. Bouncing it around. Morales spinning, and he's trying to put up a shot. He does with the right hand. Nice little right-handed hook there from Morales, extending the Trojans' lead now 47-38. Warriors in the bonus now as well, I just now noticed, with Trojans at 7 fouls as half. 11 and a half minutes to go here. Something to definitely keep an eye on as Miller has it on the right side. Miller passes it left to Meyer. Meyer thought about pulling up from 3. He doesn't. He's going to pass it inside to Johnson. Johnson puts up the shot with the right hand. No good there. Rebounded by Muller. So Hoverson doing a pretty good job in the post there, guarding Johnson. Johnson has got 17 points. Whoa, where did he get 17? I did not. I just now looked down and saw that. Kelly on the right wing. He's trying to find somewhere, and he's going to pull up left wing 3. Sinks it in! Kelly from downtown. He's at 15 points tonight. Just step back 3 there. Johnson trying to get inside. He's going to pull up the shot himself. And Hoverson with the defense denies it. They kick it back, and that one going to be intercepted away by Morales. So Miller's shot no good. 50-38. Momentum is starting to definitely swing back towards the Trojans right now with 10 and a half to go. Kelly, top of the arc. He's going to pass it inside. Try threading the needle to Muller. He had 2 Warriors pretty much on top of him, though. I think that's going to be out of bounds against the Warriors, so should be Trojan basketball, and it will be Trojan basketball with 12 seconds left on the shot clock. Morales to inbound it for DSU. Morales looking in Kelly's direction. He does. Kelly looking to pass it deep. And now Strand wants a 3-pointer of his own. That one rolls off. No good there. Rebounded by Suello. Had the open look too, just couldn't get it in. Left wing, now top of the key, is Gwynn. Gwynn passes it to Suello. Now Gwynn gets it back, passing it to Meyer. Meyer being guarded by Strand. Getting to the top of the key, passes it left to Wiggins. Now inside to Gwynn in that low post. Being guarded by Strand, and that one right over top of him. That's a decent size difference. Gwynn is 6'7", Strand 6'2". About a 5-inch difference there. Not quite working in Strand's favor there in the paint. As they're going to dish it out, it's now Morales at the top of the key. He's going to drive inside the paint, and he wants to put up a shot with the left hand. That one's going to fall in. He's got 2 more. Is Morales. Morales has been pretty good tonight. He's been finding lanes, taking right shots when he needs to. He's 5 for 8 from the field, 2 for 3 3-point range. He's got 12. As that 3-pointer is going to sink in from Suello. He's got, I believe that's his first 3-pointer tonight. It is. 52-43. Morales dishes out to Hoverson. Hoverson attempting a 3 now, and that one's going to bounce off. No good there. Rebounded by Strand. He gets out to the left wing, passes it back to Morales. Morales thought about the 3 again. Going to get it out to Strand on the left wing. Strand going to drive inside, puts up the shot with the right hand. He falls, and he draws the foul as well. Sinks the bucket with his right hand, and he's got a chance for one more from the Edward Jones free throw line. His game, man, is really stepping up tonight. And they're going to take a timeout on the court. Let's take one as well. Trojans with the 54-43 lead. 8:53 to go here on the Farmers Ag scoreboard. We'll be back at 30. German Country 103.
Heartland Energy is your hometown power provider, delivering affordable and reliable energy and services to the city of Madison and surrounding areas. Heartland offers a number of programs to help their customers grow and thrive and wants to be your trusted partner if you're looking to expand your business or if you're in need of low-interest financing. Call Heartland Energy today to explore your options at 605-256-6536. Delivering power with a purpose, Heartland Energy is dedicated to delivering reliable energy and services to the city of Madison.
Welcome back to the Madison Discount Liquor Broadcast booth. Gavin Strand just hit a nice layup with his right hand. He's got a chance for one more from the Edward Jones free throw line. Strand tonight with 11 points. Apparently someone left a phone in one of the bathrooms. Gavin Strand tonight, 5 for 11 shooting, 11 points, but he's only made 1 3-pointer. Most of his shots, it seemed like, heading into this game was going to be from 3-point range. I'm going to double check this real quick. So Strand has shot, heading into this game, Strand has made 7 field goals, 6 of those from 3-point range. Today, he's got 5 field goals, only 1 of those from 3-point range. That's really developing a game there. And he sinks that one in from the Edward Jones free throw line. So Joshua Holloway now subs in for Gavin Strand. Going to be inbounded to Washington. Looked like Morales wanted to close in on that one quickly. Washington pass half court. He's right in front of the Warriors bench on that right side. Bounce pass inside to Johnson. Johnson with the game lead, 17 points. He's going to get it off to Washington. That was Kelly who jumped right over him. And Washington, patient before putting up that shot, drops it in. It's a 10-point game, 55-45. 8.5 to go. Morales on the right side, hands it off to Muller. Muller on the right wing, makes his way around the arc, trying to drive inside the paint. Dishes outside to Morales. Now right corner is Hoverson. Hoverson looking at Morales' direction. Morales going to drop this 3 again. That one no good. Rebounded by Holloway, though, resetting the shot clock. Morales now 2 for 4 from 3-point range. Going to pass it out to Holloway on the right wing. He takes a step back. He pulls up from 3. That one rolls in and out. No good there. Rebounded by Wiggins. Under 8 to go. Washington on the right side. Gets to that right corner. He's going to drive it now. He wants to put up a shot. And that one, almost blocked away by Holloway. Johnson, he's going to post up. And that one is blocked by Hoverson. Morales pass half court. Finds Hoverson, right wing, 3. No good there. Hoverson has been a little quiet tonight. He is 0 for 3 now from 3-point range. That's kind of a money spot for him. The 3-point shooters tonight just haven't really been shooting well, it seems, as Washington is trying to get the layup, and he does. He spins around, drops that one in with his left hand. Morales pass half court. Kelly now gets it on the left wing. He's at the top of the key. 55-47 is the score. Hoverson, no, that's Muller from the right. That one short. They should just stop. The 3-pointer attempts have not been falling in for the Trojans, as Washington trying to drive inside. Morales, I think, is going to be called on the foul. But I don't think it's going to be a shooting foul. I think it was before. Oh, wait, they're in the bonus anyways. So Washington going to be attempting a 1-and-1. Morales called on the foul. They're going to take a timeout on the court. We're going to take one as well. Trojans lead 55-47, 6:46 to go here on the Farmers X scoreboard. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Jam Country 103.
You've worked hard to get to this moment. Practicing, learning, preparing, living. And what matters now is what you do in this moment. On the court, mat, field, rink, or pool. And we're all here cheering you on while you make memories with your friends. You are persistent and we are here for you. No matter the time, place, or season. Your community, your future, our focus. That's Kibble Equipment.
And welcome back to the Madison Discount Liquor broadcast booth. Trojans have allowed a little bit of a run here for the Warriors. It's 55-47. Trojans led by as much as 15 points at one point. Trying to find when that was. Maybe it wasn't 15. Maybe it was a 12-point lead the Trojans had about 6 minutes ago in game time, and then Warriors have been coming back a little bit. It's 55-47, so definitely, it's not like far out of reach, but it's not. It's enough for the Trojans to definitely need this timeout, get things together, collect their minds, and they are going to bring back Ronnie Ladding in. I mentioned that because Ladding has 4 fouls tonight, but they could really use him inside the paint. That's kind of where the Warriors have been attacking them. So if he can guard in the paint without drawing a foul. That'd be ideal. As that one missed from the Edward Jones free throw line, rebounded by Muller. He's going to cross the right in front of the Trojan bench, passes it out to Morales. Morales had the screen set up there by Holloway. Right corner now is Kelly. Kelly dishes it off to Ladding. Ladding hands it off to Morales. Morales trying to get inside, and he's going to spin away. Put back for Ladding. Not really a putback, but just up against the glass. 57-47, back to a 10-point lead. As Suello has on the left side, they're going to get off to Wiggins on the left wing. Making his way around the arc is Wiggins. Screen set up and blocked. Almost had a block, and who's going to come up with it? Ooh, Morales just pretty much threw down Wiggins trying to get that steal. So who's going to draw the foul? And they're going to call the foul on Holloway. That's going to send Wiggins to the Edward Jones free throw line for a 1-and-1. Wiggins sinks it. That's his first free throw made tonight. From the Edward Jones free throw line. Brought to you by Edward Jones Insurance of Madison. Let's plan for you and your family's future with Edward Jones. Help and make the world a better place. Wiggins attempting a second free throw attempt now from the Edward Jones free throw line. That one no good there. Rebounded by Kelly. He's going to pass it off to Muller. Muller gets it back to Morales. Morales past half court. He's trying to find a lane. Had a screen set up there by Ladding. Ladding gets the ball. Going to hand it off to Holloway. Holloway on the left wing. Going to dish it out to Kelly. Kelly trying to drive the baseline. Going to step back, dish it out to Morales. 6 seconds left on the shot clock. Finds Kelly. Kelly trying to find a lane. He's going to put up and pass it back to Ladding. Ladding against the glass. At the final seconds before the shot clock buzzer was about to go off. 59-48, and Ladding is definitely the spark that they needed here in these final couple of minutes, but can he avoid a foul is going to be something to watch as Washington dishes out to Suello. Suello for three. That one no good there, rebounded by Morales. Suello, one of the most accurate three-point shooters in the conference, has 1 for 3 shooting right now from three-point range. Morales from the half-court logo. 5 minutes left here. Trojans lead 59-48. They're going to hand it off to Kelly. Kelly had the screen set up by Ladding. Kelly pulls up inside. No good there. Rebounded by Washington. Washington going to bring it past half court. He's at the top of the key. Going to dish out left to Wiggins. Wiggins back to Washington. Washington gets back at the top of the key. Washington has a, almost had the shot blocked. And they're going to call a foul against Washington. Ladding, I believe, that's 15 for Ladding. That's his 5th. So he's out. So Ethan Damerum comes in. He's got 4 fouls now. Or he's got 4 fouls as well. Ladding was a nice little spark to have, but not having him, we'll see how that works out. Washington from the Edward Jones free throw line sinks it in. 59-51. Morales going to bring it past half court. Trojans need to get some sort of offense going here. They're up 8, but momentum is starting to shift towards the Warriors. Morales with it on the left wing. Screen set up by Damerum. Takes a step back, passes it to Holloway. Holloway at the top of the key. He's driving inside, putting up the shot with the left hand. That one overshot that. Damerum tried coming up with the rebound. Washington does come up with it. He's trying to drive inside with the fast break. Gets it with the left hand. It's now a 6-point game, 59-53. And Coach Garner wants a timeout. He's going to be granted it. 4:03 left here in this one on the Farmers X scoreboard. 59-53 is a score. We'll be back in 30. Jam Country 103.
Bank West in Madison knows what it takes to build a strong team. This is Tom Kaler, and for more than 130 years, we have earned long-term customer relationships by helping our customers and communities succeed. We pride ourselves in adapting to customer needs and providing top-notch customer service. Whether you prefer banking online, on your phone, or in person, we're here to help. Bank West in Madison is convenient, connected, committed, and proud supporters of area sports. Go Trojans. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to the Madison Discount Liquor broadcast booth. The Dakota State Trojans trying to end the current 2-game skid that they're on. They lost last weekend against Viterbo and Waldorf. They're trying to repay the favor against Waldorf this evening, but they still have 4 minutes to go and 3 seconds. Up by 6, 59-53. Trojans led by as much as 12 in this one. Warriors have been slowly clawing back here in this second half. And without Ronnie Ladding, with Ethan Damrum deep in foul trouble, he's got 4. Chris Morales with 3. It's definitely something to watch out for the rest of the evening. Sam Muller to inbound it for the Trojans. Chris Morales is going to get it off the inbound. Morales has 14 points. Actually, 4 different Trojans have double digits tonight. Morales is one of them with 14. He's past half court. He's going to pass it off to Muller. Deep on that left wing. Now right to Holloway. Back to Morales. 15 seconds left on the shot clock. Morales looks to drive inside. He's going to pass it off to Damrum. Damrum in the post. He wants to post up. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. He's got to get the shot off. No good. Rolls off the rim. Rebounded by Muller. And that one, he's going to try bouncing it off of a Warrior before going out of bounds, but unsuccessful in doing so. So that's going to be Warrior ball. 3:33 to go. Gavin Strand to check in now for Holloway. Frederic Suello inbounds it now to Wiggins. Wiggins pass half court, back to Suello. Suello now to Miller. Miller on the left wing, drives inside. He's going to put the shot with the right hand. Somehow was able to get that one to drop in. 59-55. It's a 4-point game. And the Warriors have all the momentum. Going to hand it off to Kelly. Kelly is going to pull up from the free throw line, and that one, nice answer back. It's 61-55. Kelly tied with the game lead, 17 points. Washington on the right wing, trying to get inside the paint. Guarded by Damrum. Now Kelly on the left corner. Wants to pass it, does to Johnson. Damrum trying to rip it away. And they're going to call jump ball. And that was risky there by Damrum. With 4 fouls. Got a hand on there. Forced a jump ball. It's going to be jump ball Warriors, but that probably could have been called foul if they wanted it to. Washington, deep on that left wing. Trying to drive inside. 6 seconds left on the shot clock. Passes it to Miller. Miller drives the baseline. Puts the shot up with the right hand. Blocked away by Damrum. Picked up by Johnson. Puts up the shot again. And that should be shot clock violation, no? It is. 61-55. 2:20 to go left on the Farmers Jack scoreboard. Morales past half court. Oh, no, they counted it. They counted the bucket. I did not think it counted in time. They're going to get it to Muller. Muller, bucket not going to count. Nice assist there by Kelly. Appears they're going to call the foul on Suello before the shot went up. So Sam Muller to attempt, I believe, a 1-and-1 with the Trojans now in the bonus as well from the Edward Jones free throw line. Got to get a towel out there. Someone bleeding? Well, that's not fun. There's a towel on the ground. Now they're going to throw the towel back to the sideline. Muller to attempt a 1-and-1 from the Edward Jones free throw line. He is 1 for 2 tonight. At one, bounces off. Kelly was trying to get the putback, and he was fouled on his way up. They're going to get Suello on another foul. That's Suello's 4th. So Suello now has to watch out. He's in foul trouble. Deshaun Kelly at the Edward Jones free throw line to attempt 2. No, it was a 1-and-1. I thought it was 2. Warriors were under the assumption it's 2. Everyone else was under the assumption Warriors thought it was a 1-and-1. Were the officials not clear about that? Kelly now with one more free throw attempt after missing his first. That one does sink in. 62-57. 2:10 to go. Washington pass half court. Screen set up by Johnson. They're going to dish it out to the right wing. Miller. That shot no good. Put back from Wiggins. No good. Rebounded by Damron. And foul called. Foul's going to be called on Wiggins. That's Wiggins' fourth. Ethan Damron now checking or going up to the Edward Jones free throw line. He has not shot a free throw yet tonight. He's looking at a 1-and-1 here. That one does drop in, extending the Trojans' lead to 63-57. Just under 2 minutes to go. Damron with a chance for one more now from the Edward Jones free throw line. And that one is going to drop in as well. Swallow gets off the inbound, puts it back into Washington's hands. Washington brings past half court. And they're going to call a timeout on the court. They're going to take a full timeout. Let's take one as well. Trojans with the 64-57 lead. 1:53 to go on the Farmers X scoreboard. We'll be back in 30. Jammin' Country 103.
MDL Madison has all your beverage needs. Pull up to the drive-thru window. We are always greeted with a smile. MDL has a large selection of fountain, bottle, and canned beverages, plus snacks, convenience store items, and gas pumps to top off your tank. MDL in Madison is open every morning at 5. Make sure to like MDL on Facebook to see more cheap prices every day, because discount is their middle name. MDL is where customers always go.
You love MDL. You love MDL. You love MDL.
The Dakota State Trojans with the 7-point lead under 2 to go here on the Farmers Ag scoreboard. Welcome back to the Madison Discount Liquor broadcast booth, getting you ready for the final 2 minutes of action here on Jammin' Country FM 103.1. They're still meeting. Let's take a brief pause for station identification here at KJM.
Your pet is like a member of the family. Rely on Twin Lakes Animal Clinic for all your pet's healthcare needs. Twin Lakes Animal Clinic of Madison and Howard. This is Jammin' Country, KJAM, Madison.
Deshaun Kelly, he was someone that I pointed out in the pregame show that I felt needed to have a bigger role, bigger game here tonight, and he has. He had 6 points against Waldorf last week. He's got 18 tonight with 1:50 to go. Suello passes it off to Washington, being guarded by Morales. Washington passes it off to Johnson now. Johnson trying to get inside the post. Damron pokes it away, picked up by Kelly. Kelly's got one person to beat. He was trying to step back behind Wiggins. He falls, slips. They're going to call a foul? He was trying to put the ball behind him, trying to avoid any sort of defense from Wiggins. And they are going to get Wiggins for his 5th. So that's going to take Wiggins out. Bring it back in Zach Meyer and Deshaun Kelly to the Edward Jones free throw line. He's going to be shooting 2. And that's the Edward Jones free throw line, brought to you by Edward Jones Insurance Madison. Let's help you. Let's plan for you and your family's future with Edward Jones. Helping make the world a better place. Kelly sinks his first from the Edward Jones free throw line. 5 for 6 tonight from the charity stripe. He's got a chance for one more now. And Kelly sinks his second as well. Kelly's at 20 points now. And officials calling it dead for some reason. There's some sort of error. It's going to be inbounded now by Miller to Washington. A little over a minute 30 to go here on the Farmers X scoreboard. Meyer dishes out to Suello on the left wing. Now top of the key. And timeout going to be called by Waldorf. They're taking a timeout. And they're going to take a full one, so let's take one as well. 1:29 to go, just under 90 seconds. Trojans with a 66-57 lead here against Waldorf in the final moments of this one. We'll be back in 30. Jammin' Country 103.
When the temperature bottoms out, filling with Cenex Premium Diesel can protect your bottom line. Cenex Winter Master comes with a more complete additive package for a more complete burn and has a cold weather operability of 30 below with a cold filter plugging point of 55 below. That'll send a chill down winter's spine. Cenex Premium Diesel. Diesel that doesn't mess around.
F&M Co-op Oil also has the tires you need to navigate this difficult winter weather for cars, trucks, tractors, and everything in between. Stop into your tire headquarters, F&M Co-op Oil in Madison.
And we're back here in the Madison Discount Liquor broadcast booth. Trojans looking pretty good right now in the final minutes as they are trying to close this one out. They lead 66-57, 1:29 to go here on the Farmers X scoreboard. Waldorf wanting a timeout is going to be inbounded now by Noah Miller for Waldorf right in front of their own bench. Miller gets it inbounds to Suello. Suello on that right wing, top of the key now, Miller. Now left to Washington. Washington dishes out to Suello on the right side. Being almost poked away there. And Strand got a hand on that one. And it's going to be Trojan ball. Nice defense. Strand, Gavin Strand tonight. Having himself a game. 3 rebounds, 12 points. For a guy that typically makes his career or living, quote-unquote living, off of three-pointers, he's only made 1 today and still has 12 points. He's had a heck of a game here. Morales looking in Strand's direction. He's going to try finding somebody, and they are going to call a timeout on the court. As Morales, he was in some trouble. They're only going to take a 30-second timeout. There's 14 seconds left on the shot clock. Trojans lead 66-57. Both teams in the bonus. 1 minute, 1 second left here on the Farmers X scoreboard. Deshaun Kelly with 20 points tonight and 6 rebounds. Chris Morales, 14 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists. Ronnie Ladding, 13 points, 6 rebounds before he got fouled out. And then Gavin Strand, like I was just talking about. I mentioned earlier, Gavin Strand, heading into this game today, he made 7 field goals this season. 6 of them were three-pointers. So he made 1 field goal that was not from beyond the arc heading into this one, and today he's made 4 field goals. He's had a couple nice layups inside the paint, the way he's been driving. I mean, it's he's still young. He's still a younger player. He's a freshman, so it's going to happen. But the development is definitely happening, and the talent is absolutely there. As we're going to inbound it, Morales falls on it. A little issue there off the inbound. It was Morales to Muller. Muller tried getting it back to Morales. Morales fell on it. They're going to call jump ball Trojans. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Morales to inbound it now. He's going to get it off to Kelly at the top of the key. Warriors close in quickly. Strand passes it left now to Muller. Muller loses it. Johnson gets it taken away. It's now Washington driving inside the paint. He's going to put up the left-handed shot. No good. Rebounded by Kelly. And they're going to call foul. Foul called on Miller. That's his second. That's going to send Deshaun Kelly to the Edward Jones free throw line. So Miller fouled Kelly up on the rebound. Kelly with a chance for 2 free throws from the Edward Jones free throw line. Sinks his first. He's at 21 points tonight now. Got a chance for 1 more. And he pulls up. Sinks that one as well. 68-57. Kelly with 22 points tonight. And it just got quiet for some reason. 40 seconds left here on the Farmers X scoreboard. Washington trying to drive inside, dishes out to Suello. Suello left 3. That one no good there. Rebounded by Miller. Miller with the putback. That one drops in is good. Noah Miller is going to hit it, and they're going to take another timeout on the court. 68-59 is a current lead for the Trojans. 29.9 seconds to go. It's going to need a miracle for Waldorf. Trojans just have to hang on. We'll be back in 30. Gem and Country 103.
When you're hungry for a quick bite to eat or your favorite ice cream treat, the place to go is the Dairy Queen in Madison. Try one of the signature snack burgers, chicken strips, or the rotisserie-style chicken bites in a salad bowl or basket with fries. And don't forget to grab your favorite Blizzard. If you haven't tried the DQ app yet, you are missing out. You can save time and skip the line by ordering ahead, and your order will be ready when you get there. Plus, get exclusive deals and earn reward points, all from your smartphone with the DQ app. Good luck to the Trojans from the Dairy Queen in Madison.
And we're back up here at Madison Discount Liquor broadcast booth. Trojans with the 9-point lead. They just added about 2 seconds left on the game clock. It's 31.2 seconds left. Trojans have answered big here tonight. Coach Gary Garner announced that he will be retiring at the end of this season. That story can actually be found, both stories. I got a chance to speak with Garner earlier this week. So the retirement story and my story on him coming to terms with the interview, everything related to that can be found online at amazingmadison.com. But big answer by the Trojans tonight. Morales to inbound. He does to Muller. He's going to be quickly fouled by Zach Meyer. Meyer, that's his first foul. But this could have easily been a game where they had all the distractions. They had, everything could have been working against them. They were on a 2-game losing streak. They lost to Waldorf last week by 10. And now, Sam Muller with a chance to make this a 10-point lead, and he does not there from the Edward Jones free throw line. Still have his chance for one more free throw, though, from the Edward Jones free throw line. This to make it a 10-point game. Sam Muller hits it. 69-59. Nice score there from the Trojans with under 30 seconds left. Washington, pass half court, slips. He's trying to drive inside the paint, wants to put up a shot with the left hand. He does. And they're going to call, I think they're going to call a foul against Muller inside. So Washington going to go to the line for an and one. Muller will called on his second foul. Ben Hoverson checks in now for Muller. Muller, Holloway, Morales, Kelly, and Strand are your 5 on the court for the Trojans. Free throw is in and good. Going to be inbounded to Holloway. Taking his time, passes off to Morales. 18 seconds left. Washington trying to poke that one away from Morales. They're going to call the foul on Washington, sending Chris Morales to the Edward Jones free throw line with 17 seconds left. Edward Jones free throw line brought to you by Edward Jones Insurance of Madison. Let's plan for you and your family's future with Edward Jones, helping make the world a better place. Morales to attempt 2. Hits his first. 3 for 5 now from the charity stripe this evening. He's got a chance for one more from the Edward Jones free throw line. And drains it. Washington bringing up the court. He's past half court now. He's going to dish it off right. Strand trying to poke it away from Miller. Miller going to throw it to Suelo. Suelo left wing 3. That one bounces up. No good there. Strand with the rebound. He's going to throw it down, trying to get it to Kelly. And that is going to be the final. The Trojans win 71-62 in their return home to the DSU Fieldhouse. A much-needed win coming tonight here on Jammin' Country FM 103. We're going to take a 3-minute break. We'll come back with your Mustang Seeds post-game show on the way next year. KJF.
The American farmer